Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coding with Agent. I'm Dean, and today we're going to build an aquarium. I'm super stoked about this because I also think I could use this in my Workplace 20 class I'm currently teaching. We're doing a unit on surface area and volume, and I think to be able to do this and use the code would definitely give a deeper understanding of how surface area and volume work. So let's see how this works. We'll click on OK, and we're going to check this one out. To make our aquarium, we're going to use a trident. Excellent little Aquaman action there, or King Neptune. Add on item used. Now, good. We've used onStart, and we've used mostly on chat command. But this one is different. You can see the blue, so I'm going to look in the player. And this is a new piece of code for us. So now this looks like when we're going to use an item. So right now it has a shovel. I think it wants us to have a trident. So I'm going to search, and I'm going to type in try for a trident. And we're going to put a trident there. So to me that makes sense. This means that whenever I move my trident, it's going to be like a magic wand, and we'll be able to make an aquarium. Alright, so we're going to use our fill blocks. That makes sense to me, to build a glass structure. So let's get the blocks going, and now we're going to use fill. So we're going to put that as part of our code. I am going to change the grass to glass. Type that in, and I think I'm going to use a glass. I'm going to use a glass pane. I think that would look really good. Now I'm going to have to change this coordinates. I'm sure of it, but I don't know what yet because I don't know how big it is. So let's hope our next instruction helps us with that. All right, yeah, it sure does. Okay, so we get an 8 by 8 by 20. Makes sense. So the 8. So that, to me, this says 8x, 8 to the y, and 20 to the z coordinates. So 8 by 8 by 20 is kind of what I'm thinking this should run. All right, change from position. All right, so this is where we have to change this. And this is probably the part where they really have to try to understand the surface area and volume, because we're using these coordinates. So 5, 0, negative 10, and we're using 12 and 7 and positive 10. All right, now that's going to be our outside and our surface area on that. Now, this is really interesting. I'm wondering how this will do. Will it cover the top and bottom? Will it just be around the outside? I'm interested to see how that works too. And I'm also looking too, that makes sense. Like you'd have to include the 5, so that would give us 8. You'd include the 0, so that would give us 8. And negative 10 to positive 10. Okay, that one is interesting. Was that 21 blocks in total or 20? We'll have to figure that out. I think it makes sense that it would be 20, but we'll double check. Okay, yeah, we want to put this a little bit off from where we are. We don't want to be part inside of the aquarium. So that makes a lot of sense to me. To my next thing that I think we need is we probably need some fish or some water or something. Well, let's see. Okay, we're going to do the water. So we're going to grab the blocks again, and this time we're going to put the code inside of here, and we're going to see how that works there. I'm not going to fill with grass this time. This time I want water, and there's the water block, which is excellent. Now this makes a lot of sense because I have to have the water inside. So when I look at my previous code, I would want this inside of 5, so that makes sense. 0, okay. I think it's going to go right on the bottom, so I don't think there's a bottom to this. I think it'll be like just using the ground as the bottom, which would make sense. This is negative 9, so I'm inside the negative 10. All right. And this one here would be 11. And this here would be 6. And this here would be positive 9. Okay, that all makes sense to me. I just want to... Can I back this up for a second? I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay, so the 5 and then the 6. So 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the next one, the 12, would be the brick again. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right. So again, computational thinking here is through the roof and trying to figure this out. So again, I understand loops now from doing this. I'm going to need to repeat. And this is going to repeat 4 times. All right, and I will need probably to put some fish in here. And there we go. So we need mobs. And I'm going to spawn a fish. So I'm not sure what egg this is. But when you go around, where's a dolphin? Sea turtle, cat. Oh, pufferfish. Let's go pufferfish. Now, I probably have to put these coordinates inside of here. Let's see what this says, because right now they just fall on me, which wouldn't be good. Okay, right on. I do have to use the position, right? And it's going to go random, which makes a lot of sense to me. So they go in different spots. And then I do the same with the water. I got my 6. I got my 0. Just going to zoom out a little bit so I can see that better. Find that better. This will be -9. This will be 11. This will be 6. And this will be 9. Okay, awesome. And what else do we do here? There's a couple more steps. Cool. Oh, okay. We're going to decorate a little bit. We want to go place inside of this, so we're going to loop it 4 times. I'm going to, again, this time I'm going to get coral, so I'm going to need a mob for that. And, oh, I don't need a mob for that, I don't think. I think I just need a place. I think I just need to place here and put, because I'm not putting an animal in, I'm not spawning an animal, but what I do need is I need to spawn in some coral. And there's some blue coral. We'll put that in. And I'm thinking that, again, just like this, I'm going to need, and you need a random position. So we'll decorate that up a little bit. Again, I'm going to put 6, 0, and -9. So that makes sense. Here I'm going to put 11, 0, and 9. Okay, so then that means that the coral should go on, oops, the coral should go on the bottom there. All right, actually I touched my screen, so that's why we got kicked out on that a little bit. And this one is 9. All right, and what's next? That's really all I should need, but repeat. Oh, want to add more? I think I'm just going to stick with that for now, and we're going to finish and see what shakes down with this. So I'm going to need to equip myself with a trident. Play on that. Again, I don't have to go T in this to run anything because this one deals with the trident. So I go to here, I'm going to type in trident. And there's, it looks like a trident to me. It looks like a big fork. Alright, so I'm going to go to that one and, oh, whoa, geez, I started to get a little bit, oh wow, oh, poor, look at that poor sheep god. Alright, well it did work, the coral went on the bottom, and there should be 4 pieces, and there's pufferfish going in there, and there's a pig, oh, sorry pig, oh no, that's kind of funny, but kind of not, and that worked great, look at that, so nothing did happen on the bottom. Oh, on the top, that was, so this would be a really good question for surface area. What's the surface area of this? Because it looks like the bottom. I wonder, I should maybe do this, but I'm gonna, oh no, I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna equip myself with something else. Just gonna go E, and this is bonus. I just want to see what happens here. If I go and I use a shovel, and I'm gonna go to 8. Is this water going to leak out? Oh, look at that. Yeah, okay, the water would leak out. So there is no, what if I did this? Oh no, I just broke it. All right, I can fix that easily. But, so there definitely isn't any glass on that, and it works. So I'm really happy that it really worked well. I'm just going to, get a glass pane here. Awesome. Well, that really was fun, and I really see some great uses in the classroom for that. And I could plug that up too. Hey, we fixed it. There we go. All right, well, thanks for watching this episode of Coding with Agent. I'm Dean, and until next time, take care. You have anything to say? See you later. All right, bye-bye.